Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Last time, we finished a prologue. Rick was given the task of going to the Minish Woods. We have to reforge the Picori blade, which was broken by Vati, the evil sorcerer. We're going to roll our way out of this castle. Anyway, we're looking for the Minish Woods. Apparently the Picori live there. They appear to only children. That's why Rick was sent on this task, because he himself is a child. We still can't explore much of the castle here, so we're just going to get out of here. A lot of the world is still locked off for some reason. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Monsters have appeared. These are triggered by the monsters that Vati released from the chest. Those guys were Octoroks. Those of you who have played any other Zelda game know what Octoroks are. Some crows, nothing dangerous. Octoroks will spit rocks at you. Crows will fly at you from trees. Neither of which are very dangerous at all. One slash of the sword will handle them quite handily. Hey, there's a heart. It will replenish 1 heart, obviously. I'm doing a lot of grass slashing right now because I'm trying to find some money. Alright, these guys are kind of a new enemy for this game. It's just a bunch of moles. They jump out of the ground. Also not very deadly. If you hit them before they jump out, there's only one and you can kill them. Otherwise, you can kill a stack of them. Killing a stack of them is obviously more beneficial to you because more chances to get money and stuff. Don't worry about those tornadoes. They're just kind of there. We'll see what they're for much later. Alright, if you slash your sword, you can actually deflect the rocks that the Octoroks shoot at you. You can also use your shield if you want, but I'm not a big shield user. I don't know. As soon as I get another item, I'm out of here with the shield. Alright, so we've already made it to the Minish Woods. Wow, that's pretty close. Alright, so, since this game was released on the GBA, they definitely take advantage of the multiple layers that they can add to it. We had that sunlight layer there earlier. We're going to see some other layers later on. Pretty cool. These trees with the vines on them, we're going to see how to release those vines a little later. And also those caves, we can't get into them just yet. We need a special item to get in there. Wow, these woods are pretty lame. Yeah, so it's getting quite foggy. This is apparently the woods where the Minish live. I just don't know where they are. It's got to be hidden somewhere around here. Oh, something's going down. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, so there's a bird with no arms or legs. It's kind of a bird with just a neck. He's being attacked by Octoroks, so we have to help him. This is starting off a lot like Oracle of Ages, where, if you recall correctly, Impa was being attacked by Octoroks. We had to save her. Although we were kind of more inclined to save this guy. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Wow, what a jerk. Yeah, I think I might like watching the abuse. Maybe. I'll think about it. Fine, I'll save him. I have to save him. It progresses the plots. Plus, we need this guy. This guy is very important to this game. In fact, one might call him the subtitle for the game. I don't know why we're sharing this with him, but whatever. We're just going to share our quest with everybody. Alright, so this guy is Eslo. He is going to follow us around for a while. God, he's slow. Could go slower, but Jesus. Alright, so yeah, he's not going to do this the whole time. Wow, we get the Zelda theme played there. Basically, this guy is going to be hanging out on our head, just like our hat. Some people have argued that this is the origin story of Link's green cap. It could be. It might not be. Whatever. Apparently when he hangs out up there, his bird head just disappears. If you want to hear from him, you can press select. He replaces the role of the fairies from the other games, and he'll tell you important shit that you don't care about or already knew. And yeah, that's about it for him. He is the Minish Cap, which, like I said earlier, is the subtitle of the game. Yeah. So he's telling us that the Picori, or the Minish, live in a tiny little village, and he can shrink us down to their size. How exciting! This is the main gimmick of the game. And it's a pretty interesting gimmick if you ask me. You can shrink down to teeny tiny, itty bitty little thumbnail size, which is supposed to be the size of the Minish. This is where a lot of the cool environments of the game come in. In fact, if I recall correctly, just about every dungeon is done in a tiny little state like this. So when you're tiny, all you can see of yourself is just a few pixels there, a little bump. But they give you this little speech bubble to show you where you are, what direction you're facing, what you're doing. Kind of handy. Now, things move a lot slower when you're tiny. You also can't walk through the puddles there because they're basically like oceans to you now. But we can walk through this log. You can also use your sword, which you can actually damage things with it. But right now, we're trying to sail on these little lily pads. And hey, this looks like a village! Like I said earlier, this is where a lot of the cool environments come in. You're zoomed in on stuff, things are huge. There's going to be a lot to do later on in the game with this kind of perspective. And hey, we found him! Man, that was hard. Hello. Okay, so they're speaking a funky language that we can't really understand. They're apparently one of those races that just say their name instead of actually using some kind of language. Yeah. So we need to find one of them who can speak English, because there's got to be one. I mean, how else are we supposed to do anything? Also, you can slash these little puffballs. They're kind of like the bushes out in the main world. Stuff can be found in them. But I'm wasting my time. This guy looks important. But we can't understand him. Damn it. Somebody has got to be able to talk to us. Well, this guy looks even more important in here. Yeah, there we go. It's the Pope, or a scholar. So this guy speaks English. He is Fistari. He is the scribe, the elder, or whatever you want to call him, of the Minish. And he's telling us that we need to eat a jabbernut, or something like that, to be able to understand the Minish. So that's what we will do. This is kind of a pointless thing, if you ask me. Because really, it's the only purpose that it serves. Why didn't they just have them speak English to begin with? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we need to find a barrel house south of here. Cross this bridge, and there you go. More like southeast. He could have said southeast. That would have helped. Man, that was a hard block-pushing puzzle. Alright, so the jabbernut is just hanging out here, minding its own business, and we're gonna eat that motherfucker. And now, apparently, we can understand Picori. Yep. Well, I'm a kid. You're supposed to appear to kids. Whatever. Anyway, there's a piece of heart in this village, in the northeast corner, somewhere off on a path, that I'm not going to get right now because I forgot about it, but I'll go back for it later. If you haven't played any of the Zelda games before, you might not know that the rupees are the currency, and different colored ones are worth different things. The green ones are worth 1 in this game, red ones are worth 20, and the blue ones are worth 5. Yeah. We've no time to hang out. We've got shit to do. Trying to break a curse here, buddy. Oh boy. Let me guess, we have to go collect said elements from said dungeons, from said monsters guarding. Yup, there you go. It becomes a Zelda game. So just like every other Zelda game, we have now a quest to go capture a set number of mystical items and bring them together in order to fulfill a final quest. So, this game's mystical items are elements. We have earth, wind, fire, and water. We have to go collect those. The first one is actually right here in the Deepwood Shrine. It's the earth elements. We'll go get that when we get that. Alright, so these guys are going to go hang out at the town. Later on when we get to town, we'll actually be able to find some Minish there. There is nothing in here. They made this huge building for nothing. I don't understand why we couldn't have just gone to begin with. Did we really need to understand them? Yes, we did. Alright, so there's another piece of heart. We can't get it right now because we're tiny. We could have gotten it a little earlier, but I didn't. I'll get it later. Anyway, this is the Deepwood Shrine. We're not going to go in it just yet. I'll save that for next time. I'll see you guys then.